You are a good writer, Phoenix. Do you write some fics and stuff? I don't think I've ever asked you what you do. And that's for the axe, yeah. So Caroline wants her earth crystal. We only have one. I don't know if I want to give it to them. Oh, I didn't... Did I check the... Bless my brain. So weather, sunny, fortune, bad. I'm just getting like bad luck after bad luck. It's annoying. Yeah, I know already about the cruise. Oh, Phoenix, you like to write choose your own adventure style stories. Oh, that's really good. Those ones are fun. I remember when I was a kid to have those books that you had to, okay, if you make this choice, go to X page and then continue. Those were really fun. And some games as well, they have that sort of style. Like ages ago, like nowadays you don't have a lot of that, but I'm talking like about a while ago, like 80s and 90s, there will be like a ton of that. Okay. I definitely need the silo soon. I'm getting like overgrown with stuff there and it's annoying. Okay, so I need 4. Do I have enough clay for the silo? Not even remotely close. Okay, that is rubbish. So let me grab the ores in case we need to smelt some, and I'm going to have my fishing rod again. Oh, hi darling. Oh fudge, we need to move the cat bowl so we don't forget to water the cat, because that would be the worst thing we can do. We always need to make sure that the animals are watered and fed. The cool thing is on day 1 you do get the cat it's inside and the bowl is already pre-filled with water, so I assume Marnie done that. But then oh, I just realized I'm going to go over time. It's going to be okay, it's fine. What I'm going to do is because it's close to 2, I think we're close to need to do a break in about 8 minutes. So what I'm going to do, I can give them the earth crystal because I'm going to find more. No, I'm not going to take the break early. It's fine. I'm just going to keep an eye on time. Babe, I was supposed to finish at 2, but I do not want to finish on an uneven day because it's going to mess up and I'll forget when I need to take to finish things. So I'm going to take a break at 2, come back at 2:05 and then do day 11, and I'm going to do fully day 11 and 12, and then next week we start with the egg festival. So it's going to be okay. So let's check for the onions, and we're going to give... Who wanted the heart crystal? Caroline. Okay. Okay, let's have a look for the onions, 1 sec, and the axe as well. And you have my axe. I actually don't remember the line exact in the Lord of the Rings. I haven't watched it in a bit. Okay. Oh, what's that? A day in the life of Stardew Valley will be easy, for example. Oh, by the way, do apologize if I mess up reading. I am dyslexic, and I do sometimes have issues. I have the same level of issues both in English and in Italian, but English is my second language. A day in the life of Stardew Valley will be easy, for example. As you rise up in the morning, ready to tackle the day, you realize you forgot to fill up the water can the night before, and now only enough water to replenish one crop. Do you A, water the carrot crop, B, water the potato crops, or C, head into town to see if you can get enough water for both? As an off the top example in my head, you do have good writing, Phoenix, for sure. Have you actually like monetized it? Have you sold any of your stories, or do you do it just as a hobby? Oh yeah, no, Concerned Ape, it's really, really, really good as allowing loads of people to work with Stardew Valley content. So the music is full on free to use. I think there was an issue a couple of years ago. There was someone that done a remix of Stardew music, and I think they did monetize it, or they basically some people were getting copyright strike by using Stardew music because it was flagging for that remix, even though Concern Ape has the Stardew music where people can use it as they need. So I'm not getting any cocoa. This is so annoying. I need to finish that bundle. This is annoying as hell. My other option would be like to try to do the sticky bundle early to finish it so I can unlock the other bundles. But I'm getting absolutely no luck with cocoa, and it's a pain in the butt. Like, seriously. Like, I'm getting a ton of luck with other stuff, so I should shut up and not complain. But yeah. That is annoying. Why am I going here? Like, what the heck is my brain doing today? Yeah, Gemissimo is setting up the Discord channel that we're going to have. I absolutely do not have any knowledge of how Discord works. Oh, we got free bubbles. We need to take advantage of it. That was rude. What the heck was that? Why the bubbles were there to give me a hint of hope to just go away as soon as I cast? This is rude. This was absolutely 100% rude. No, I have the issue that I am introverted extrovert. I'm more of an introvert, but I can be extrovert with selected people or a small gathering. But I get so anxious about writing stuff online that I don't go too much in forums. I don't really know how Discord goes, just because I get really a lot of social anxiety. So usually, like, Gemissimo will be very involved with different forums and communities, and I will ask her, oh, so what did you done? What did you say? Blah, blah, blah. And kind of live vicariously, because I'm too coward to actually write myself on those things. And it's just like I get in my head and then I don't know what to write. And the problem is, like, I do have a weird sense of humor, and I kind of like sarcastic, dry, and can be extremely filthy. So I have the issue that it doesn't come up really well in written form, because it's very difficult to have... Why is the cat there? Can you go away? To get the nuance from writing, and I don't want to be seen as rude, and it comes out a lot better in person than online. Plus, as I said, I get social anxiety like no tomorrow. So I've been a lurker all my life. So if I watch streams on Twitch, I have absolutely almost never wrote in nothing. I will read forums, and instead of participate, just read what other people write. And I usually very rarely write down things. I think like the only exception was, I think maybe Stargate fandom forums. The no, it is fun with the confusion when we post, because we both have access to our own personal account and the Gemma TV account. So depending on what's the who's as what opened, we're going to write as either ourselves, like Gemma French or Gemissimo, or Gemma TV. But sometimes we will both write on Gemma TV, and then make it like all a confusing mess. But in general, for things, like I am more extroverted one-on-one, but I basically almost cannot at all interact. Oh, who was it that needed? Caroline. I need to go back down. So with the Earth Crystal. But I'm really bad at writing things or interacting with people online. And Gemissimo is the opposite. So she will interact a lot more online with people and a little bit less in person. So I am really good at breaking the ice in person. I am absolutely rubbish online. So it's kind of like will be one or the other for interaction. But then like I'm going to, for Gemissimo, I will live vicariously, because it's like, oh, so what did you talk with that person online, or that person, can you let me know and stuff, just because I don't have the guts to actually write things. So it's like, yeah. Yeah, first, no, I completely understand feeling Phoenix. I was like, lurking, it's complicated. If it's an online thing, like I basically am a full-on perma-lurk, but in real life, it kind of depends. I think the problem that I have is I find it difficult to know when to talk. I think it's part of the neurodivergent experience. I have difficulty knowing when would be the right time to talk. So sometimes either accidentally will talk over people interrupting, or I will wait too long to find my time to talk and then end up not being able to say the thing. And then the other issue is I'm waiting for my turn to talk, and then I will find my turn, but then by that point, the thing that I wanted to say is not relevant anymore. So that is a little bit annoying. So on one side, you are trying to say your thing, but also you don't want to interrupt. But then if you don't say the thing right now, then it's not going to be relevant, and then you lose your moment to say your thing. The other thing that I absolutely know I do, and I sometimes I realize in the moment, sometimes I notice later, is whenever someone will tell me a story or something that happened to them or something, like my first instinct, it will be to say something similar that happened to me, to try to interact and empathize. But I know that a lot of neurotypicals see that as rude, like you're trying to make it about you, when the only thing I'm trying to do, fudge. Bear. I do apologize. It looked like that was my mom calling, but I can call her back later. It's not urgent. She probably wants to chat about stuff. I got distracted and missed the fish. I'll call her. I'll give her a call. Actually, Jamissimo, if you can text mom and ask her if it's urgent or not, that'll be fantastic. I don't think it is. She just forgets that I'm not available Monday, and and she'll probably calling me about the ADHD thing. Um, I am having because I do have a ADHD diagnosis from Italy, but the NHS sometimes is a pain in the butt, and it doesn't like taking diagnosis and stuff from other countries. So I basically have my appointment tomorrow as my first appointment for my ADHD thingy here with the well, it's technically with the right to choose, so it's a private, but then at least the NHS is going to see that it's done with a provider in the UK, so they're not going to be annoying about it. It's just because it's like I noticed recently, because my flare-ups with my joints and pain and fibromyalgia and fatigue and all the other stuff are getting worse the past few years. My ADHD, it's actually symptoms are actually gotten worse. Um, and I wanted to see if I could see a provider here in the UK, to see if there is some stuff that can help. And the NHS waiting lists are years. So I found someone with the right to choose to speed up the process, but it's effing expensive. It's crazy. It's mental. But if you go on the normal waiting list, it's at least anywhere between 5 to 10 years, depending on the area, and it's absolutely crazy. Like, all in all, I don't have like a massive amount of issues. Oh, nice, nice. So we got to level 7. But I find because my pain and fatigue are worse, I'm getting a lot more distracted. It's causing a lot more issues than normal. So I just wanted to talk in with a specialist to see if there is some stuff that can help, basically. It's just like I'm struggling with it a little bit more than normal, and I want to see if they can help. Oh, so my mom, like, it wasn't nothing important. She called me by mistake. It makes sense because it was like quite literally only one ring, and then the call dropped. So it wasn't a bad dial, but she probably just accidentally pressed on my name instead of someone else. So that's fine. No, I knew I was going to call her like tomorrow. So I was like, why is she calling today? Bless an Italian mom, she wants us to call her almost every single day. If not, she gets anxious and then we don't want to speak with her and all that stuff. So I usually try to call and speak with her multiple times a week so she's happy. Even though the call don't have a lot of like we talk like a lot of times a week, so there is not a lot of new information or new things, but she just likes to hear from us as much as possible, basically. Italian moms, they're very, very attached to their children. Very. Yeah, no, our mom is really not good with technology. Sometimes, like, you get the call, oh, can you help me do this? And also, like, how do you want me to help with technology where I'm in a different country? And then you have to do the video call and try to explain the things, and it's a massive, gigantic mess. So I think I can do, like, 2 more fishes, and then I need to grab the stuff and go back. Yeah, no, I love her to bits, but I don't feel the need to call her as much as she would like for us to call her. And I think that for her, it's every single day. No, she means well. She's just like a bit too attached. And I think it got a lot worse because we live in a different country now. So since she doesn't see us a lot, she wants to at least speak with us as much as possible. But yeah, no, she's coming over for the for Christmas, for the holidays. But she's only coming like for 2 weeks. so at least it's not going to be like too crazy amount of time. We love her to bits, but whenever we live under the same roof, eventually we start fighting. Because she's full on neurodivergent as well, absolutely never diagnosed, and she's never going to get diagnosed because she says she doesn't have it, and she 100% have it. But we just like we don't clash very well together. Like, she's one of those people, she's crazy anxious, and she always needs to do loads of stuff all the time, and if she's not doing something, she gets really anxious, and she always needs to do a ton of stuff. And me and my sister, we're not morning people, so it will take us forever to get up, do the things and stuff, and then she wants to get up straight away, do 20 million things, and then why we're not up yet and all that. So we tend to not have the best of time if we live under the same roof too much, just because we're very different. And that is to say something for sure. I'm going to sell all the fishes, all the extra ones as well, because it's Friday tomorrow and we need to check what we have with the traveling merchant. So I'm going to sell all the extra, and I'm going to check if I put aside all the fishes that I needed to put aside. Okay, so I did not put one of these ones yet. I did not put a carp here yet. Now we might need the chub for one of the bulletin boards bundle, and we need 2 of these because we have one for one bundle, one for the other. So I think that is all the fishes that we need. For this one, we need 1 largemouth, and it's 4 carps and none of the others. So we can, oh, I moved the thingy to sell, so we can sell the rest. Okay, and go to bed, go to bed, go to bed. And bear with me a moment. Okay, cool. So if for for Project Zomboid, usually Gemesimo plays. We had an agreement that when the new one, the for build 42, I don't know, as the new update 42, whenever they're going to add multiplayer, we are going to play co-op, and it'll be me dying to zombies and her doing most of the combat. Because yeah, I am not good at the game. I don't find it enjoyable. It's too close to reality and it makes it way too difficult than it needs to. So I don't like to struggle that much in games. Okay, weather. Oh, it's Egg Festival tomorrow, so it's going to be good weather. Good luck. Nice. Okay. We're going to go to the mines. Oh, let me... One sec. Let me water the cat. I'm going to move the chest. So I always move the house so it's out of the way in a tucked in, but also it's a little bit better way, so we have the space to put the greenhouse here once we unlock it. So it's going to be nicer once we move it. The chest, I'm starting with the basics, but I'm going to have a lot more later on. So as of now, I have enough, but I'm going to upgrade them to bigger ones, and I'm going to have a lot more later on. So let's water the crops, and we're going to check the traveling merchant. Hopefully we get some good stuff there. Okay, so we still need 5 gold level potatoes as well. Hopefully we got them with these. Oh, I need the scythe. Is it not? No, I think it's not quite ready yet. I think maybe another day or two, and we grab all the potatoes. Yeah, I might need to buy more. That's not enough gold potatoes. So what I'm going to do as well, I might put aside 12 potatoes for later. So we get the enough potatoes for the if we get this special order board when Pam wants some vodka, basically. There is potato juice that she wants, fermented potato juice. I already have 12 aside from spring, so they're already sorted, basically. I tend, whenever I play Perfection, I tend to way over plan, so I have all the stuff. So I have 2 potatoes aside, so I have 1 basic level just aside, 1 in case someone asks for board quest, and then I have the 12 for whenever, once we unlock the other quest board, if ever Pam wants some potato juice, then we have it ready already. So I basically start putting stuff aside earlier on, so we have it all sorted. How are we? Do we have enough for the crop? No, I think we can do that one. So bear with me a moment. We have enough. So we have... Oh, parsnip, no. We put it aside for Pam's gift. So we need a potato and a kale. And we're done, basically. Is that the full bundle? Yes. So what I'm going to do, I also bring with me this one, because it's going to unlock those bundles, and this is, I think, almost always there. So I can come with those ones in my pocket, and it's going to be good. I can bring this one as well. Okay, let me have a look again at the bundles so I can see what I can bring. Not done yet, so I can bring the honey. I do not want to touch the apple in case we need it for the forager bundle. So let me see. Quality, we don't have enough yet. Did I sell the potatoes? I'm a moron. I sold the potatoes. I sold the gold potatoes instead of putting them aside, and I absolutely didn't realize. I'm going to buy more after the strawberries. I'm going to buy more, but I messed up. Okay, oops. For sure, oops. So let me see. So this bundle, I can bring the cave carrot. Do I have something else for it? No. Only the carrot. I don't have anything else. I can bring this for the crop pot bundle. Okay. Nothing else on that one. Sticky, I don't have enough. Okay. So fishing, I'll do it later. So I'll just... I have the first 2, so I could potentially bring 1 and 1, so I have them away. Okay, I'll just bring these, and I'll see what we have unlocked for... Oh, this for the museum. I see what we have unlocked, and then I'll check what we get from... I'm not restarting the day. It was only 2 potatoes. I'm just going to buy some more. It's fine. Oh, I forgot to... I'll grab it later. It's fine. It's fine! Everything is fine. I'm getting too distracted by too many things. We're okay. We A-okay. It's fine. I'll buy more potatoes anyway. I only need 5 gold ones. I can buy more. It's okay. It's fine. We're all okay. My brain sometimes. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Poppy, we might need it, but it's... Hey, Gemissimo, can you check what season Poppy is? Rhubarb, we do need to buy it in case we get it in the dye bundle. Solar Essence, we do need Joja Cola. Oh, Rhubarb. F no, I'm not spending 1,100 for one fully grown rhubarb when I can spend 700 for a seed. F not happening there. Absolutely not. Okay, tulip we don't need. Okay, so the only thing I should buy is the rhubarb seed. I don't need to buy anything else. I don't even need to buy the poppy because we're going to have the other seeds anyway. So it's not been a problem. So that was the only thing I needed to purchase. So that's fine. Summer flowers. Yeah, so we don't need it. So rhubarb is summer. No, spring. 13 days. I need to plant it today. I need to plant it today. I'm going back up one sec. I'm going back up and I'm planting it like now. "13 days, it's cutting it short. It's just because we might get the rhubarb in the dye bundle. It's one of the options that you can get, so it needs to be planted like straight away. Okay, plant and water. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, today's start was rubbish. Let's not pay attention to it. Everything is fine. No one's seen nothing. Everything is a-okay. Everything is fine. Oh, bless. I have a love-hate relationship to this kind of days because I find them silly, but also I mess up too much. So it's one of those things. So let's unlock the bundles. So we're going to say, hopefully we get the one that has the blacksmithing bundle. It should be one of the ones that it's always there, so we can unlock the bulletin board and see what our fate is, basically. So let's unlock the bundles. Okay, I always put them in order that they are. I absolutely hate when I place them not in order. So I always, whenever I put the stuff in, I have the banning game action channel point thing doesn't work. Gemissimo, can you have a look, please? Okay. So we have unlocked the furnace bundles. Let's see what we get. Okay, we already have the iridiums for the ones that are problematic. Geologist, we already have most of it. Blacksmithing we have. Oh, this is going to be fine. We're going to do one solar essence, one of these, and we're going to be done. Okay, this is actually a good one, so we can do it fairly fast. I might go back. What action is going to get banned? What am I not supposed to do? I think we have a delay. I think we might have a delay in how they're popping up. So they are working. There is just a gigantic delay. And I have no clue how to fix it. Can't buy potatoes? Okay. So I'm not buying them today. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. So do I have enough of these? I don't remember. I need to check. I know I have this one. I think I have these. I'm going to check. So I might be able to be very close to get this one done soon. Okay, now let's see how disgusting the bulletin board is. I'm going to put oh, I can restart the game. I have no issue with it. I have time. Do I want to restart the day so I don't fuck up as much? I could do it. Children bundle is good. I'm going to actually finish the coffee. I'm only ignoring part of the hydrate or distrate. So I am going to hydrate. It doesn't specify that I need to drink water. So that it's up to debate. Children bundle, it's good. Home cook, it's easy because we need the coop and the barn for the other bundle. Helper, oh, this is a free. This is a free bundle. This is so effing fast. So what we have, chef's bundle. Okay. So we need truffles. So we need to get as soon as possible pigs. So all the money needs to go for the barn first. So this is fern. We're going to get it with the green rain. Okay. We have a run. We don't have the worst bundle ever. I want to know from Phoenix and Gemissimo if I am restarting the day or if I keep going with the fork today. So if you guys let me know, and then I can go from there. I'm either restarting or I keep the mess that I done. Okay, so I'll just restart the day. No, it's not from here. Bless my brain. Exit to title. We'll restart. Okay. So we're just going to do in the day over again with some of the info that we have. Weather, tomorrow is the egg festival and fortune is good. So we are going to, I think it's better if we fish because we need a little bit more money. No one saw that I actually watered the cat. I was going to say hello to the cat. I didn't mean to actually water the actual cat. That was not my intention. That was an accident. Luckily, the cat was not pissed off by it. That was a mistake. I didn't want to actively water the cat. I've done that so many times, accidentally, like watering the cat instead of the area near the cat. But I don't mean the area near the cat, I mean the cat bowl. Bless my brain today. Seriously. What do you mean you done in real life once? You water the cat? What the heck do you mean? Oh, I need to have one more space water for the rhubarb. Because I have premonition that we're going to have to buy it. Okay, so we have 2 potatoes that we don't have the space for. Okay, I'm going to put these ones aside. Ah, okay, that's fine. Was it when you were having a shower? I'm having the issue with the kittens that every time if I leave the door open and I'm showering, they try to get in the tub with me, and it's not nice. It's not nice at all. Okay, we have these ones we're bringing. Yeah, I don't have enough. I have only this one for that bundle. We're bringing these. We're bringing that. We're going to bring one of these and one of that. And everything else for the moment stays. So we already have the cookies. So we only need some salmon berries and the ice cream. So we already have the cookies for that bundle. This is for Gunter. This one we're not bringing it back. Okay. We have the stuff that we need. I'm thinking, was it anything else that I needed to bring? I think not. I'm going to move the chests so they're back to where they need to, so they're not in the way. So I have this chest. I'm starting to put all the stuff for the cooking. So all the recipes, I'm going to have the ingredients done. So each ingredient that it's seasonal, it's going to be put aside in that season, so we don't need to get it later. I put away the 12 potatoes for the quest from Pam, where she wants vodka later on, so that's done. So we're going to unlock the bundles and we're going to go to do some fishing. Okay, let's go. Okay, I'm not going to buy potatoes. That's good. I'm a dum-dum. I needed to put these potatoes aside. I keep forgetting stuff. Even though I already done the mess, I'm still messing it up because life. So this ones get put aside and this I use for the bundle. Yeah, no, makes sense. Gemissimo, she's taking care of the technical stuff, which she has a lot more Twitch knowledge than I do. So whenever we encounter like technical difficulties, she's usually the one that takes care of it. So she's the one in charge for that. Do I have any delivery? Abigail, she wants an anchovy. I don't have an extra anchovy to give you, Abigail. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, Abigail, darling. Okay, so just the rhubarb seed. We didn't need anything else. Joja Cola, 700? That's an upcharge. I think it's only 75 gold if you buy at that saloon. That's crazy upcharge for the traveling merchant. Maybe it's like it's a special edition Joja Cola. Maybe it's the Joja Cola that they have your name in it. Maybe it's one of those, or maybe it's like a limited edition special birthday for the company Joja Cola. Hey, let me check at the beach because I didn't do earlier. Oh yeah, you can find it in the trash for free. Loads of... Oh, whoa, we got the cocoa. So we also have the crab pot bundle. Nice. Finally. Okay, everything good. So we got the cocoa. I have the crab with me, so we can do the crab pot bundle. So I can start putting it up near the mine. So we get free money from the stuff that we sell, but also we start working on the fishing that you get from the crab pot and cooking ingredients as well. Plus, I'm going to maybe put aside some for, I don't remember, I think it's here. I'm going to fix the order of it later anyway. Yeah, Gemissimo putting in some specific emotes as of now. As a placeholder until we get the ones from the artists that we hired to do them. We should have them in about a week or two. We're just finalizing the last little details of them. So we just need to get the last little things sorted, basically. They are very cute, the emotes. The artist is quite good. We like their style straight away, and we kind of like been working on the finer details. But it's a combination of some of the emotes will have our a chibi version of us. Some of the emotes will have the cats as well. So it's a combination of either cats or us. So it'll be a combo of that. So we've got speed grow. I got the honey here. And that was the animal bundle. Okay, we don't have the other stuff there. We potentially can do that. I'm going to do it at the end of this day. Oh, it's fine. Even if don't have a lot of time, I can do it when I start Baldur's Gate as well. So in the meantime, you can send me the email, and I can have a look. So we can do it in the other time. You're right. I need to actually eat in between the two games. I keep running behind or running late with Stardew, and I have a way too shorter break before Baldur's Gate because technically I'm supposed to have lunch in between, but I keep run late and not actually having lunch. Okay, nice. We got the crab pot. That is done. Nice. So we have some of these are really good. The children bundle, it's free. We already have the cookies, so we just need from Summer the ice cream, and this one will be done. This is really easy to do as well. So this one should be fine. So we probably get the pomegranate from the Bat Cave. This one we can get either in the Skull Caverns or in if we get bunnies. The only thing we need to make sure is we do get the upgraded barn as soon as possible to get truffles early. But this is good. This is good. So we did got like some decent bundles. So we're missing just these, and then we just need one more heart crystal, and then we have that one done. So this is actually like a good one, even though I got iridium that I didn't need it in the end. But until you discover the bundles, it's always better putting aside things than not have them later. Okay. So I will need to prioritize the barn than the Skull Cavern. So with the strawberries, the money will need to go through that first before we going in for unlocking the desert. So usually depending on the bundles that I get, it will decide if I'm unlocking the desert or if I'm using the money for the barns. Usually it's even better if you get like the garden bundle, because then you don't need to get like you don't need to get like the barn and coop. So that's usually a little bit better. So we got one more here. Nice. So I'm just going to drop the stuff that we don't need right now. I need to plant the rhubarb. And we're going to do some fishing. Okay, so what I'm going to do is usually in the spring I always fish here because it's easier to get perfects and you get more money out of the fishes. And as soon as I have the crab pots, I'm going to leave them here until I find all the crab pot fishable from the river-lake, and I get enough for all the cooking ingredients. So there is a Reddit user that I don't remember the name, that they created a visual aid with all the cooking ingredients. So you can I usually use that as a checklist. Oh, that was a rubbish throw. So I put them aside earlier on in each season. So once I do all the items from these crab pots and I have all the cooking items and all the ones that I need to fish, I'm going to move them to the beach. So every time I go to the beach to fish, I can, or every time I'm going to go there for going to Ginger Island or whatever. I have the crab pots there. Plus it gives you extra XP for fishing. So you get free money, free XP, and I have all the basic bait there so I can refill it every time. So I don't have to go out of my way to do them, and they're in the easy location there. Okay, I'll do that. Gemissimo just said if I'm going to check in and show the emotes, I need to make sure it's zoomed in. I'm going to do it when I come back for Baldur's Gate. So I'm going to finish this day, take a short break, and then I'm coming back for Baldur's Gate almost straight away, basically. I'm just going to grab a quick bite before I start that one. So all the extra fishes, we're going to sell them. I think we're a little bit down for money. We don't have as much as we normally would have, but I think it's because I have not fished as much. I should have fished a little bit more. But I'm going to see if there is some extra stuff that I can sell to make the rest of the money, so we can get a little bit more strawberries. I might not plant the strawberries on the 13th. Sometimes I plant them, like I think if you plant them by the 16th, I need to check if it's the 15th or the 16th. You can still get 2 full harvest of it. My hiccup. So I just need to check in timing for that. So we're going to fish until almost the end of the day, and then we're going to sell. So I'm going to leave the mountains by about 12 past. So I have enough time to sell before I go to bed. This has been like a really good seed. We're doing like quite decent for general luck. But we got like decent bundles as well. So it looks like we're broccoli locked. So we can finish the we can finish the community. See, that's not 700 worth. I quite literally fished from a lake. So I forgot what I was saying. We got decent bundles, but the bundle for the fall crops include the broccoli, so we need to wait on either the broccoli or the pumpkin to be finished, because it's like the pumpkin, I think it's supposed to take about 13 days, and the broccoli, I think it's about 10, give or take. I don't remember. It's either 10 or 8. I need to double check before I plant them. So the walleye, as long as we get the rain before the fall crops are ready, we should be fine getting a gold walleye, because they're not too difficult as fishes, so it's fairly easy to get gold of them. So that is straightforward. So we're going to definitely finish the community center by middle of fall at the latest, and we can organize all the rest of the things fairly easy. So I'm going to try and fish as much as possible so we get as much money for the strawberries for tomorrow. And I'm just going to sell all the extra fishes. I'm going to check if I have a couple of gems that I can sell as well, because we're going to find loads of them later on, and I do not need them for the bundle, because we got in instead. Oh, that was too short. We got the adventuring bundle for the furnace, so we don't need the gems. So I think I had a diamond put aside, and I think I have a couple of amethysts, so we can sell a few gems that we have. We can sell the fishes, so we have enough money for the strawberries for the 13th. And for the emotes, I'm going to show them before, as I'm starting Baldur's Gate, because I'm not going to have time now. I just need to finish the day. I'm going to take only like about 5 minutes break in between the two, so I can like basically just have like the quickest bite of food and stretch my leg before my legs before I start the next day. I think that was the last bit of the bubbles, but that was decent. Okay. So I'm going to eat the onion, so get it out of the way for energy, and then I'm going to, yeah, go other things. Yeah, oh my god, these two. I don't think I need one more. I'm going to see how much energy I use. I'm going to try and keep an eye if we get other bubbles, but it's getting later in the day, so I do not know if we're going to be that lucky. Those bubbles were really nice anyway. I might be finished by then before the break time. I'm not 100% sure. But I could potentially actually... Gemissimo, have you already emailed the emote, like the last change of them to me yet? Because I'm playing, I have not had time to check. Because I don't know if I need to take a break before the end of the day. So I need to double check. Plus, it's almost 3 o'clock. I'm basically back-to-back games. That's not good. I took a little bit too long today. Yeah, fair. I understand. So I do need to take a break, or the pre-rolls will go automatically. It's I find it annoying because you don't have you're uh kind of locked with the pre-rolls, so if you're too late with them, they'll just go automatically, and we don't want them to. So yeah, we need to make sure we're careful with those. I cannot go too early in bed because I need to make sure I have enough stuff to sell, so I can take a little break and then finish the day and see the emotes. So we still make sure that the pre-rolls don't happen. I'm keeping an eye on time, by the way. I can see where we at. So I'm just going to do one more fish, and then I'm going back home. Oh, this is an easy one. That's good. Okay. And that's the last fish. I'm not that exhausted. It's fine. Okay, let me grab the things from here that I need to grab, and I'm going to go back home. The rhubarb we need to plant, so I need to see it. This gets sold, this gets sold, this gets sold, and this gets grabbed. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to grab that. I might not gonna make it. So let's go back to home and sell all the things that we need to sell and plant the rhubarb, and then we'll go to bed and I'll show you guys the emotes. or at least the preview of them. They still need to be finalized. I like dropping stuff in the world, especially if it's trash, so I can pick it up later. Trash is kind of only useful with the recycling thingy, but that can still be helpful. So we put this one aside, that one aside, and this one aside. I'm just going to 2 seconds drop the fishes and then grab the ones that I need after. So this one gets put aside, put aside, put aside, and we grab the extra fishes. So let's sell a ton. We're going to sell as much as we can. And then I think we have 2 gems here and a diamond. Okay, I think that's as much as we can sell. And hopefully it'll be enough for the strawberries that we wanted. And we put the rhubarb to sell. Okay. So before I go to bed, and I'll do a little recap at the end there. I do not know which of the things that I've done. Okay, I think we're a little bit down from what I wanted to have money-wise for the strawberries. Yeah, a little bit low. So bundles-wise, this one will be done mostly by the Bat Cave, because it's the MVP of the game. Animal will need to get the barn anyway for the truffle, so we're going to put our money early on there. We're going to be broccoli and pumpkin locked, so hopefully we get the pumpkin from the traveling merchant, we can get the yam from the duggies, and then we're just going to try and get our broccoli as early as we can. All the other crops, they're about the same. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the potatoes and buy as many melons as we can. We're not going to use the yam, and we're going to have the corn for that one. This bundle, we already have the holly, so we need to opt for a crocus early on. If not, the only option we have is to wait until we unlock the greenhouse and use the winter seeds. All the other ones are fine. For one, we're going to get these ones early, the berries early with the Bat Cave, so we just need to make sure we get the mushroom and the hazelnut early enough. Sticky bundle, we just need to cut stuff, and this one we already have one, so we either need to get a mushroom on one of these exotics, or if we get the morale early before the end of the season, unlocking the secret forest. So these ones are not too bad. Bear with me a moment. Fish tank, we have the quality, so we're going to be done by the first rain of fall. Crab pot, we already done. Everything else is the usual. The adventurers bundle, we're going to do 1 and 1 of the void essence and the solar essence, and we already have the fire quartz, so we're just going to need these two to close it. So we're going to have access to the minecart soon with the boiler room. Now, bulletin board, the children's bundle, we already have the cookies, so we're going to have the salmon berries soon, and then we just need to buy the ice cream at the start of summer. Helpers bundle, this is basically freebie. You can get these very easily. So we're going to sacrifice a price ticket and just a couple of mystery boxes, and this will be done. Home cook, we're going to have coupon barn anyways, and then we're going to just use money for the wheat. Chef bundle is the only one that is going to take time, so we need to get the barn upgrade as soon as possible. The other things are easy peasy, so we just need to buy a fry egg and a maki roll when we get it, or unlock the recipes soon. Everything else is straightforward. And the enchanters bundle, Pomegranate, we're probably going to have it from the Bat Cave, and the rabbit's foot either with rabbits or by killing serpents in the desert, in the skull caverns.